Today, African Woman 2.0 is live from Lagos during African International Film Festival known as AFRIFF. Our guest CHIOMA UDE is the founder and executive director of AFRIFF, one of the most important film festivals on the continent celebrating African and diaspora cinema since 2010. Often called the fixer, CHIOMA is a visionary entrepreneur who has dedicated her life to empowering young people, especially women, and changing how the world sees Africa through storytelling. As AFRIFF 2025 unfolds this week in Lagos, we're honored to hear her story, the woman behind the festival, her journey, and her dreams for Africa's creative future. CHIOMA UDE is the founder and executive director of the Africa International Film Festival, AFRIFF, created in 2010. Over the past 14 years, she has built AFRIFF into one of the most influential film festivals on the continent, dedicated to elevating African storytelling and creating global opportunities for filmmakers. The Nigerian entertainment executive is also the co-founder of Envivo Communications, a digital content and multimedia company. Her work combines creativity, technology, and strategic vision to strengthen the growth of Africa's film and television ecosystem. Driven by her belief in empowering young people, especially young women, CHIOMA has made AFRIFF a platform for training, mentorship, and industry development. Her leadership continues to shape the future of African cinema and amplify the continent's voice on the global stage. Hello, CHIOMA. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview with us on African Women 2.0 today. It's been a long time coming, but we finally made it.
Well, I say the honor is all mine.
Thank you.
I would like to thank you for your immense passion and all you do for women.
Thank you.
Your patience and love is resounding, I would say. This is from the heart.
Thank you.
So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. It's really a pleasure to be with you today. So, CHIOMA, take us to the beginning. Why and what inspired you to create AFRIFF? Why did you create AFRIFF?
We all strong passion, love, all of that. All of that actually was a build-up. There's a traveling film festival that came to Nigeria, and they needed someone to manage the project.
Okay.
And I was the one that was chosen. In the course of doing that, then the passion grew, the love grew, and the determination and fight grew. But before then, I had worked with the AMAs, the award ceremony, for a year. And I loved it. I loved what the industry was doing. And I just kept thinking, how do we do this better? How do they get seen? I mean, they were already seen on the networks. They were doing very well in Africa. So for me, it was like, there should be more. And so is that thought, they say when you think and you wish for something, and you want something really bad, the universe, which for me is God, brings it back to you.
That's right.
So it coming back to me came back in the form of the managing that project. And right after I managed the project, the state was very impressed with what I did, which was River State. And I was approached to do this again. And I thought it was such a huge thing to handle. At the time, my mentor was Mr. Orunto Douglas of blessed memory. I called him and I said, this is what Commissioner Marcus Leji is asking me to do. What do you think? And he says, I'll support you. So with that, I'll support you. And he really did. I jumped into this turbulent waters.
Yes, very turbulent.
Cold. But the longer you stay in water, the warmer it gets. So it's gotten real warm and comfortable. And it's a good place to be.
I can imagine there were challenges, right?
Of course.
What were the biggest challenges that you faced, and how did you overcome them?
The biggest challenge for me in starting a film festival would be financing it.
Of course.
But it wasn't the challenge from the jump, because I was asked to come do this. So I did this, and the state, Rotimi Amechi, and Marcus Nleji and Oronto Douglas. So I'd also say Goodluck Jonathan at the time. They really, really supported it in a big way. So when they left, I was just left standing. All that support gone. And you know, with Nigeria, it doesn't mean that they would pick it up, the next administration would pick it up.
Yes.
So I needed to come up with a plan. I had my first gap year. But then I realized, you know, I want to run this independent of government. And when it's grown and it's really a beautiful thing, then the government will come on board. And that's exactly how we worked it. So it was me going, knocking on doors to all the corporates before Herbert Wigwe, of blessed memory again, came on board to say, you know what, I support the arts, I love what you're doing, and I'm going to do this with you. And so having that support, and then the support of the American Embassy, the French Embassy, all these governments that came on board and other brands, it grew the festival. So the challenge, a lot of it was finance, because you don't start something on a huge magnitude and then drop. It doesn't encourage the industry. Another challenge I had was just navigating the industry, because first of all, they're like, who's she? You know? And when you have nurtured your child and somebody wants to come and take that child or even play with that child, there'll be a resistance from the parents. So it was natural, but you know, it was a good way for them to know that you're genuinely for them. You didn't come to use up. You didn't come to, you know, make it about you. Right. And so we've gotten past that. And so those were my two biggest challenges. But
And now 15 years later, I mean, like you said, the water has gotten warmer, right?
Yeah.
The water has gotten warmer. And I like what you said, because it's so true that when you're on projects, the financing is the biggest issue.
Yes.
And then you really have to get the private sector on board.
Yes.
And then once you have the private sector, like you said, government will then follow.
Yes, yes.
And I think that's the advice that I would give a lot of people who work on projects, you know, young people who work on projects and who are always wondering how to get this going, how to. You really have to convince them. And I think...
I'm looking at your makeup and it's so beautiful.
We're going to cut that out.
No, we don't. We don't have to. It's part of a conversation that is good.
You had me laughing. Okay. So, and I love how, you know, you keep it feminine all the way. It's so important. 15 years later, 15 years. Can you imagine you've been doing this for 15 years? How would you describe AFRIFF's impact on the African film landscape?
Well, this is 14th edition.
Oh, 14th. Okay.
What, 15 years?
Yes.
We had a break with COVID.
Yes.
The impact is immeasurable. We've done so much. We've nurtured healthy competition. And in healthy competition, people have grown their craft, because people need to win, be in the festival, have films good enough to even get into the festival. We've brought the streamers on board. We've exposed so many people to trainings within Nigeria and abroad. We've done that for so many years. I know at the time when the students come back from trainings, they're always the ones to be chosen because they were so good.
Good, yes.
The embassies have been so good because they also bring in foreign people to come train. And you would say, why are people not as good? They are. But there's something called continuing education.
Absolutely.
And so we don't have the right schools right now or infrastructure to know. So you always have to know what the new trend is and then how you do it. I mean, now everybody's talking about verticals. Nobody does verticals here. You have to bring somebody in to train you for that. And so as a festival, every year we're trying to find the new trend so we can educate Africa. We're trying to know what to do to make us even better. So we've had a lot of achievement, but I'll tell you something that's really interesting. I get to hear things on the fly. Oh, you sent me to America and I was chosen to do the Obama biography. You know, my name is on this documentary. But now with the market, I would not hear things on the fly. You come in, you sign your contract, and anything that is achieved in the festival is documented. So come back next year and ask me the same question, and I will give
Give
you
you
loads of
100%
answers.
answers.
Right.
So tell me, this year, how does this year stand out for you, 2025? The reason why I'm asking that, the
Uh-huh.
reason why I'm asking that is because you know you had this movie, Three Cold Dishes,
Yes.
that was premiered,
Yes.
you know, the screening. And it was a movie that's across four African countries that was shot across four African countries,
Mm-hmm.
Francophone, Anglophone, and actors from different countries all across Africa. What do you think about that, and how does that bring us closer together in terms of?
Well, first of all, I'm going to go back to the director.
Mm-hmm.
The director is someone who is really, really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks Africa. He had his first short film in the festival in 2017,
Mm-hmm.
and he won an award then.
Mm.
So that testifies to his
Since
greatness.
2017,
Yes.
right?
And since 2017, this is his first feature.
Wow.
So he spent time to write, to critique his writing, to send it round, to have different phases of that writing. To, he did so well in putting his craft together. And him going to different countries just testifies to what Africa should be and what it's going to become. I like how he thought about the different countries to be in his movie, and what better place to premiere it than in AFRIFF?
Yes.
I mean,
Where he started, actually.
yes, where he started.
Yes, in
So,
2017.
so he started as a filmmaker because he's been a music director for a minute.
Please say his name, because we haven't
His
said
name
his
is
name.
Asaf.
Yes.
Yes, Asaf. And then you have someone like Osas, brilliant, beautiful, just a go-getter. She knows what she wants.
Absolutely.
She also being a producer on that movie. She's always in AFRIFF. I call her one of my AFRIFF babies. And so it was a pleasure to have both of them. Then you have the theme of the festival being about music, and Burna Boy being one of the producers. I mean, it's just
Came together.
so good. And so just having the countries, having Burna Boy who's global, having Osas who's just wonderful, strong producer, and Asaf. I'm not sure which one it is, Asaf or Asaf. But yeah, he answers all.
He answers all.
He does.
Do you think African filmmakers are now more open to co-productions and cross-country projects than before?
I think so, because last year I had a film, Namibia and Nigeria, which was awesome. With what's going on in South Africa now, you're going to see more of that with Netflix. You're going to see more of that. So it's here to stay. The more we do films, hopefully we break down barriers of
Yes.
different
Language,
things going
different countries.
beyond language, just how we feel about each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Film
Very
is
true.
very strong in telling who you are. So for me, the strongest thing is just breaking down that perception of who we are.
So you're a woman in a male-dominated industry. So what has helped you to stay confident, strong, continue to believe in yourself?
I don't even know how male dominated it is.
Yeah.
I don't pay attention.
Yeah.
I'm a strong force.
Yeah.
If I
I
do
know
say
that.
so myself. Yes, I do know that. I've taken things that a normal human being can. I mean, and I keep it going. And it's
So what keeps you going?
It's my strong faith in God, really. There's a song I was listening to this morning, but maybe about 5, and it says, "God made me who I am. Who are you to tell me different?" And so I'm very grateful to my parents in shaping me, and I know who I am. You, as a human being, have your doubts every now and then.
Right.
I take it, I cry, I get up, I keep going.
So the digital revolution, right?
Right.
It's here. Streaming, AI, social media, it's changing storytelling. How does AFRIFF adapt to all of this?
Well, we had our first AI workshop this year. There's a strong lady who I absolutely love, Toyosi Akere. She's amazing. Really. Anytime I see her, I say, I love you.
I thought I was the only one you loved.
I love her for AI.
You love me for something else. Okay.
Yes, your
Okay.
beauty. That's a joke, but
Yeah,
yes.
I know. I know.
Toyosi is a force to reckon with. She just got her PhD recently. She's doing she did the first AI, like it was a film with AI and real people in it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yes.
So she did like a combination, like
Yeah,
AI
a hybrid.
and yeah.
She's still in the festival.
Yeah.
And so she understands it better than I think anyone else does. And so the training has started. I don't think we're going to stop with the festival. We're going to do it, and we'll keep on doing it the whole year. We'll go to different states that are interested. And so we need to keep bringing up the young filmmakers who are easily adaptable to those type of things, the new technology. You know, I'll tell you something exciting to me. At the opening, I looked around and I didn't know 85% of the people.
Really?
That made me super happy.
Yes.
Because progress is when the new generation jumps on something you started eons ago. So it's not about the generation now, it's about the next
Generation, yeah.
And that made me super happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it shows that you build something that goes beyond you.
It has to.
Because you don't even know these people and they're here. So it's not
I
like
don't
you
even believe
invited them
people know me.
personally.
Exactly. I don't even think they register.
Yeah.
I don't think people know me, and it's intentional, very, very intentional. People know AFRIFF, but they don't know who owns AFRIFF. I bet you didn't know who I was. But that's what I've done.
You asked the wrong person.
No. But I think I'm not in anybody's face.
Yeah, you're not. No, you're not. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not.
I'd rather the festival be in your face so that everybody feels like it's part of who they are.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think your social media, I think AFRIFF's social media is larger than your own.
It has to be.
What advice would you give to young African women who want to enter the film or creative industry?
I say go for it. So first of all, people have to be passionate about art.
Yes.
If you're not passionate, you're going to burn out. If you think you're there for the camera, you're going to burn out. I've seen a lot of them come and go. Another thing, when you're passionate about your art, we generally think, why can't you see me? That's another source of burning out. For those people, I say stay on track.
Yeah.
You will get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stay the course. So yeah, you just, it's a different, it's so different. It's you can feel it,
Yes,
you can see it, but for you to see it, I have to believe in it. So, but when you do believe in it, it's huge. So people have to understand that they're special, they're different. You're not oil. You can see it, take it from the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not a banker. You make people happy.
It's emotions. It's like creating emotions.
Yeah, you don't see emotions, you feel it.
Exactly.
So you have to understand who you are. And so when you do that, then you know that you have to stay the course.
So you talked about emotions, and you know how that's one of the issues when you're trying to get financing for movies. And I think it's the same everywhere in Africa. It's difficult to get financing for filmmakers. How are you working on that aspect through AFRIFF?
So already we have foundations. I'll focus on foundations more.
Yeah, okay.
We have foundations, and we work with a lot of foreign embassies, okay? So sometimes they have projects that would fund different things, and we make that available and accessible to young ones. And when they make those things and it's great, then the Africans can say, oh, I want to be part of that. So I'll say to the younger ones, you really have to. Yesterday, David Oyelowo and Denim Richards were on a panel, and they stressed on excellence. If you're permanently in front of your phone, you're not going to be excellent. If you're permanently thinking of how do I get seen, you're not going to be excellent. Focus on your craft.
On your work.
Be excellent, and the rest will follow.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Because a lot of times people focus on where am I going to get the money, but if you do the product that's worth the money, people are going to give you the money, right?
You don't have it's just doing the project. That's why there's the shorts, and now the short is even shorter.
Yeah. So if you were to have dinner with one African woman, past or present, who would it be and why?
So she'll be a lady called Wanyirowa. She actually started well, I won't like to say she started the Aba riots, but she was instrumental when the colonial masters came with the ridiculous taxes and, tried to tax their husbands and all of that. Wanyirowa is a lady that stood up to the colonialists and made sure that those taxes were reversed. How did she do that? She got all the women to come out. Even when their husbands told them not to, she made sure they came out. They marched for days, naked, all breasts hanging out. Breasts are powerful.
Definitely are, when they're in your face.
When they're in your face. And she achieved a lot. So I admire her strength, her purpose, and just her method of doing things. Her husband was tired. People, the husbands were trying to hold their women, home, but this lady was strong enough to march on until she achieved what she wanted. We need to have stronger women that are focused more on community, on community purposes, and not just about ourselves.
Absolutely. There's something also, I'm talking about legacy now. There's something that you did when we were on the panel with Davido and all the other people. You said at the end, they were trying to end the panel. You said, no, I want young people to ask questions.
Yes.
And I think that shows how much you really care and try to impact youth.
Yes.
Why is that important for you?
Impacting youth is so important to everything.
Exactly.
Already these young kids feel very different. I don't know what the generational gap is. I'm not sure why they are the way they are, but they feel very different, very special, and they're not, they are expressive. If we culture these kids now, we'll have a better future. We have 65% kids out of school, not working, and then you neglect them also. We would create a bad phenomenon if we don't carry these kids along.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in carrying them along, we'll create a whole lot better society. So they must always be part of the room.
And you made sure of that.
I made sure of that.
If you weren't in film and media, what would you be doing today?
I'd be a plastic surgeon. I would be a plastic surgeon.
Why?
Because I like beautiful. Yeah. Let me tell you, for anybody who knows me, if I see you, I'm always trying to fix. I'm like, oh no, you should do it this way. Look this way. Why are you big? I have a friend that just like, why are you so big now? And she says, I'm big, whatever she said. And I said, okay, and I helped. I know what I did right there. When I see kids with cleft palate, I'm like, how do we fix it? I'm always trying to fix. Always trying to.
You're a fixer. So, and this is what you're trying to do with this movie industry. You're trying to fix something that is not working.
Actually, a lot of people call me the fixer.
The fixer, right?
Yeah, as a joke.
You're the Olivia Pope of Nigeria.
I've been told.
So what don't people know about you that you would like to share with us today?
You know what people don't know? They don't know I don't like crowd.
I know that.
Oh, you don't?
I know. I know that because every time you have to come and speak, you're like,
I'd rather
say like 3 words.
That's it.
And all the work that you do, and you have so much to say. I know you have so much to say.
Yeah, but I like saying, maybe on my bed with somebody, I can talk for days, or in front of a crowd. I like crowd.
But is it something, so you wouldn't be in communications, huh?
I would be.
But not a bit behind the scenes?
Yes.
Not in front of the camera?
Yeah, I do communications very well.
But not in front of the camera?
No.
You like to be...
At the back. I'll tell you one thing. Davido's video, Wonder Woman, they wrote me a letter, want to be part of that. I'm like, I'll go. So I went. Camera, lights, everything on me. I froze.
You froze.
I couldn't move. The director was so frustrated. I'm like, I'm so sorry, guys. So sorry. When I was leaving, I had $2. I gave people money. I'm like, please forgive me for even coming here. Meanwhile, I saw Tokini Pizza side. She was dancing. I'm like, how did they do this? I admire people that do it.
Are you shy?
I used to be super shy. I've worked my way out of being shy, and so now it's just maybe there's a different name to it. Yeah, but he still put me in it. 6 seconds, all of 6 seconds, which was very kind of him, because I did nothing.
You did nothing.
I froze, and he just showed me there frozen standing.
So you're shy. Are you an introvert?
No, I wouldn't say that.
No.
I wouldn't say that.
No, I don't think you're an introvert.
No, I'm not an introvert, but I like my space.
Yeah. But you're not good. But some people are not good with crowds, but it doesn't make them introverts.
Yes, I'm not an introvert.
You like your space.
Yeah.
So, but I kind of knew that already.
Okay.
From being around you.
Observant.
Yes, and being around you. And every time people say, come CHIOMA, come say a few words.
Oh, God.
You're like, oh no. I can see it on your face. You're like, oh
exactly.
no. You speak, and then you'll push the person next to you. You did it last year at the U.S. Embassy when the ambassador brought you, and you were like, okay, I'll just say a few words, but then you gave him the mic right afterwards. So anyway, looking ahead 10 years, what legacy do you hope AFRIFF will leave? And this is our last question.
So I don't hope. I know.
No, you know, yes.
Yes. AFRIFF is going to leave a huge legacy. We'll leave different legacies, but one will be about the youth, the impact on the youth in terms of training. We've continued to give like world-class training to the youth because we know they're the future anyway. And we've had focus on women, but those are two things that the world wants you to do regardless. And so for me, I'll tell you the focus I want. I want us to be that, or be about taking our films from a certain level to the global stage. Now, some people are going to say, oh, I've gone global, because of course, this industry, everybody thinks they've gone global. No, you haven't. And so we're working on it. We've been working on it for the past 6 years. Every year there's something about how do we go global. And what people don't understand is that I'm taking it one sector at a time. It was very important to talk about scoring and sound. Okay. Because if we fix that too, if we will begin to understand what the problems are, how it layers in the film, each year we go, we deal with something and the filmmaker in the crowd understands. So if we're perfecting the craft or making you aware of what you need to perfect, then you will get there very soon. And when you get there, we're going to be part of that. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, CHIOMA.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time. And I hope to see you soon at African Woman 2.0 next year.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching today. Please stay tuned for the next episode of African Woman 2.0. And don't forget, subscribe to our channel, AFRIFF Femme, on YouTube. Thank you. Goodbye.